And the chair now recognizes Dr. Baird of the Subcommittee on Research and Technology for an opening statement.
Thank you, Chairwoman Sherrill and Chairwoman Stevens, for convening this day's hearing to review the security of U.S. election system technologies. Voting is a fundamental right of every American citizen, and ensuring the right to a safe and secure election is the responsibility of every member of Congress. Without security, integrity, and accuracy in our electoral process, the foundation of our nation, in fact, our democracy, is weakened. I look forward to hearing from our witnesses this afternoon about how the federal government can support state and local governments in ensuring safe and secure elections through research, technology testing, audits, and voluntary guidance. As we all know, under our Constitution, the federal system, election administration, is and should be the responsibility of state and local governments. Our founders believed the government is more transparent, responsive, and accountable when it's closest to the people, which is why the Constitution gave the responsibility of our elections to the states. To this end, Congress's role is to empower state officials to strengthen the security of their unique election systems and effectively administer elections, not to try to dictate a one-size-fits-all. The Help America Vote Act established the Federal Election Assistance Commission and requires the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, to work with the Commission on technical, voluntary guidelines and voting systems. These voluntary guidelines are an important tool for state and local elected officials to ensure the functionality and accuracy of the state's unique system. They allow the testing of voting systems to determine the basic functionality, accessibility, and security capabilities. They also offer flexibility, which is important given the variation of election infrastructure from state to state. I look forward to hearing from Dr. Romine about the most recent iteration of voluntary voting system guidelines, which is expected to be released soon. I believe it's also valuable that this committee has the opportunity to hear what new and evolving challenges states are facing and how states are using federal resources to overcome unique challenges, including how and if these guidelines and protections are being effectively adopted. I expect Secretary Zierich and Mr. Kelly will have particularly good insight into these challenges. There's no doubt that there is a need for improved security of our elections. We know that at least 21 states have targeted by foreign state actors prior to the 2016 U.S. election, and we know that Russia undertook disinformation campaigns on social media in that same election. This is troubling, but we must also acknowledge that no votes were changed in the 2016 election, and the 2018 midterm elections were secure with a record number of voter participation. We must examine what we can learn from these past elections and improve upon them. We can make progress on this issue. I want to again thank Chairwoman Sherrill and Chairwoman Stevens for holding this hearing, and I hope that we will be a bipartisan look at the challenges of election security. As my colleague, Ranking Member Norman, noted, this matter has not been addressed in a bipartisan manner thus far this Congress. But I hope this hearing will illustrate how progress can be made in keeping our nation's elections secure and free from interference. Thank you, and I yield back.
Thank you, Dr. Baird. If there are members who wish to submit additional opening statements, your statements will be added to the record.